Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat. Hell of a way to start a stream. um, anyway, sorry, I just ate. The reason why I delayed stream was because I was waiting on some dinner, and I'm not currently the most able person in the West, so I wasn't really in control of when dinner was coming. So, and I didn't want to like just stop like half an hour into the stream to just go eat and then come back like half an hour later. Yeah. But that's over with. Hopefully, I probably sound awful. Whatever. What matters right now is that we're here. We are done with the day. Last we left off, we were playing as the Undertaker, who is the new identity of the father from like way back at the start of the game. And the father is he was previously afflicted with a curse, a jinx, that left him with horrific bad luck that affects everyone that he's near. And after trying multiple things that just absolutely did not work and going all the way back and forth across this god-awful state full of cultists, he decided to kill himself. And it didn't work, but in the moment where he nearly died, he realized that he had a greater purpose. He had something that he needed to stop. So now we are fighting demons, I guess. Anywho, the day is nearing its end, and we are setting up camp. It is time to distribute the meals. We have 14 food portions. Who eats? We'll satiate everybody for right now, because feeding everyone to max costs 8, and I'd rather not do that right now. In the morning, the Undertaker noticed that one of the candles he saved from the Demon Prince was still lit. Oh yeah, we saw this at the end of the last one. He's got a still lit candle in his pocket. While the Undertaker dug graves for the cultists, Harrington perused a map he'd found. A hideout was marked to the south. Apparently, it was a ranch that had flooded and now sat in the middle of a swamp. Okay, we're gonna go to the cultist hideout in the morning and attack them. Whoa. Well. Morning, boys. The ranch had floated a couple years back, and the waters never receded. Swarms of insects buzzed over the murky, corpse-filled waters. The ranch was silent, and the morning fog covered the approach route. The posse knew this was the time to strike. Let's go. The ranch was accessible from 3 sides. The Undertaker approached from the large clearing, ruined farmhouse, middle-sized, worn-out house. We'll dump the Undertaker through the farmhouse. Harrington, I think, through the clearing. Reverend through the worn-out house. Johnson through the worn-out house. There we go. Oh, cool, the buttons weren't there for a second there. That's filling me with confidence. Alright, what cards we got? Jack of hearts and spades. Who's got... We could dump a pair on... that's a 3 of a kind. Can we do something else wrong? That's full house. No, that is tragic. What does that give him? 30 max luck? Does he need the extra movement? God, but the other boys are just so fast. Oh, he's got he's got 240 luck. Holy cow. Holy God almighty. Lucky man. Is it the faith at work? He's got artery shot. He's got shadow kill, which is useful. And courage. Alright, whatever. We'll give it a shot. See how it goes. We've got a lot of buffs, so we're probably fine. This game gets a little more bootleg the longer I play it, but I kind of love it still for it. In his quest to lift the curse, the Undertaker headed to the Demon Prince's swamp hideout. Moose. Welcome back, Kurt. The Undertaker headed to the Demon Prince's swamp hideout. He and Harrington lay in wait until dawn, prepared to end the cult once and for all. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Approached the hideout at dawn.
We live in this crazy, awful world. Let's just fucking... Why not? We're in a world where everyone is nearly guaranteed to die. Just fucking go for it. Who cares?
Either one would stop the Demon Prince from resurrecting. The 3 vessels filled with the blood of his believers strengthen the demon's ungodly powers. Destroying these vessels would cripple the
The
feud.
original YOLO. Fuck it. The only language these people understand is violence. Who? Is that our boy? What's his name? Batham Ram, the Demon Prince. He's still here. He's still around. That's horrific. Get him out of here. Alright. We have a pretty good opportunity here to clean out all the blood vials in like one go. Engage them with extreme prejudice. That's the plan. One of the great things about fighting demons is that you have no reason to give them any empathy. Like, it's the most forgivable kill. You know what I mean? No fear. Use the altar to damage it or kill all cultists. Destroy the blood vials. Okay. Let's see how. I wonder. We probably shouldn't move. I was gonna move the Reverend to like the middle here where the altar is, but that probably means he'll probably get surrounded and absolutely fucking murdered like immediately if that happens. So maybe not. Okay, we'll end this turn here, and then we'll initiate. We'll start the party. 4 damage. That's not enough. There he goes. Combat. Okay, how does what's unique about the shooter? This allows you to fan. I mean, might as well. All right, cool. It works out. 18 bullets. He's got 15 more. Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. Where does this put us? How are things looking? Where is the rest of the enemy? Alright, whatever, we'll get that.
As the vessel fell apart, so did the demon's protective aura.
Okay, we've got a hoodlum over here. Got a feller, a ne'er-do-well. Alright. Is there anyone else in here? Guess not. Well. They only had 1 guard for this immensely powerful artifact. Whatever.
Floor, and the demon lost a bit of his speed.
Oh dear. Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Hang on, Harrington, where are we gonna put you? Let's pump you back here. let's not slap the guy with the lowest amount of health right next to the boss, shall we? 4, 5. Oh, 5 sounds good. See, how much damage can we do to the frenzied cultist here? He can take it. No fear. I really miss having the. Can we like? No, we can't. I really miss having someone who knew Ricochet. It's like I'm like naked without Ricochet. You know what I mean? If I can't perform bullshit trick shots to get around cover, then what am I supposed to do? You know? God, the demon has no fear. Just like the stories say. Johnson has killed before. He's about to kill again. Once a slave, now a murderer. There we go. What I like to hear. doing good so far. Wow, this area is kind of... Uh-oh. Whoopsie daisy, mister. Ha. There's no bullets in this gun. Well, we can horribly wound him, but we're not going to kill him. Ban the demon? Perhaps. That's one hit. Oh god. Oh god, oh fuck. He's incredible. Outstanding. God, that's just how it goes. Life is beautiful. Get out of here. How is he? How does he have a higher chance to hit this guy all the way the fuck over here than he doesn't have the demon princess right there? Right there. This game doesn't make any sense. Why is it a bitch when you fucking miss the shot and then you die? Dude, that's me and COD. Can't even blame the man. Is this an enemy? Yes, he is, I think. These guys are tough. Nearly as tough as my guys are, and that's illegal. I'm the video game player. I should have all advantages. You know what would be really cool if we had like a Neon 64 VT. Nice to meet you. Thanks for following. I hope you like cowboys, because that's all I got today. Cosmo VT, thank you for following. Are you guys like a thing? Hang on. Thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Oh boy, there he goes. I could have done the easy thing and just hit the altar, but you know this is more fun.
It was time to send back to hell.
Emote is that? I have no idea what that says. Very cool. Thank you. Alright, is this it? Ooh, no good. Don't worry, I'm sure Johnson can get it. This man's got a thirst for blood, and I respect it. Bananas and cowboys are out in force today. As they should be every day. You can't see him? Not from there? You can't lean out a little bit further? Johnson, please! Whatever. The demon is surrounded. There you are surrounded. Lay down your arms and please surrender yourself to the police. What's he gonna do? Pathetic. Can Johnson get him? Hell yeah. I love this man.
No longer anchored in the realm of the living. With its demise, your father found a new path. A new
I have no idea why Death's voice is so quiet.
His final destination, his place to find redemption, was now with you.
We did it! We killed the Demon Prince, which means we're done with this campaign. You know what that means. You know what that means. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what a Demon Prince was doing with a pistol. You'd think he'd have something crazy like 3 shotguns duct taped together or something like that. Well, they didn't have duct tape back then. 3 shotguns, tobacco spit stuck together, you know what I mean? On Earth, as it is in hell, Florence was taken from you far too soon, but you can still save her, if the devil is to be believed. Destroying Purgatory will require a truly legendary posse, though. In the meantime, your father has become a formidable warrior, pursuing his own agenda. Okay, I'm actually just not going to turn combat injuries on, because the reason why I wanted to do it originally was because it's like, oh yeah, over time they grow stronger from the experience, but I don't know how many, like, scenarios it takes for those to scar over and become buffs, but, like, it's not fast enough. The campaign always ends before they go away. So we're just gonna stick with normal.
All wasn't lost yet. If Purgatory could be destroyed, Florence would be set free. There was just one catch. Only the dead can enter Purgatory. So, to fulfill his plan and upset the order of nature, he needed you, half living, half dead, to do his dirty work. You'd only get one shot at this. To make sure you didn't fail, you set out to find a cadre of legendary gunmen to put together the ultimate posse.
What a fucking start, yeah.
The Undertaker, still searching for some measure of redemption, struck a blow against the evil forces massing against humankind. The enemies that remained came together to end him once and for all. Chased, wounded, and trapped in an abandoned fort, he awaited their final offensive.
I fucking love this image of just of a demon in a button-up shirt with a navy revolver. Can the demons in this play, can they breathe fire? Can they teleport? Can they, like, make contracts with other demons? Can they, like, do something? No, they need guns. And that's why you can kill them with your guns.
Rallying cries of your father's enemies.
Undertaker, where'd the rest of your guns go? Where'd the guns I gave you go? What's this Remy Borgen rifle? You know I don't like this. Oh, there's a guy. That guy died over there off screen. He got 1 point of health and then lost all of the guns that I gave him. Where's the bone hand? You guys hear barking in the background? My dog's getting impatient. I don't know what they get up to over in Purgatory, but over here we use guns. We're Americans. Alright, Skull Spawn Demon. Cool name. There's a blood vial over there. Let's give it a shot. Hallelujah. What's the solution here? Can we leave this rooftop? Because these guys all have good cover, which is bad. Three health. This guy must have tuberculosis. Where is the enemy? I do not see them. 1 damage. Okay. Okay, I see where we're at. I have no idea what the dog's got going on. Okay, we've got a man below us, right around here. He's about to storm my position. The demon's encroaching upon me. I need to kill everybody, so we should probably do this slow. Right now we're not in a good position, so I'm just gonna park it right here and wait for them to move around a bit. I can only kill 1 man per turn. It's just a bunch of random cowboys. This game's so funny. The cultists don't even have uniforms. They're just a bunch of ranchers in plaid shirts. 75? 100? Oh, you poor man. There he goes. Who have you found? They're just weird guys. Who have you found to serve the legions of hell? Oh, I got Dale, Paul, and John from down at the bar. They're a little drunk, but they heard that you were offering immortality and infinite power, and they thought that was pretty cool. Can't get that can't get that on a ranch wage. The demon is here. He has forgotten to take cover. The demon is stupid. Okay, who are we killing today? This guy has a revolver, so he probably doesn't do that much damage. Hang on. Pull the Peacekeeper out. Can we... 50%? When fanning? I'm willing to take it. Let's see if this kills him. Oh, you love to see it. Love to see it. What is this man doing? Oh, actually, that's pretty clever. He forgot to take cover for one turn, but he figured it out. Okay. We're a little surrounded. That's not great. And we can like tootle around here. Force that guy to move. Uh-oh, there's another man? There's another man? Oh, dear. Oh, fuck, I had chain kill. I could have used that. Okay, he wasted both of his turns on 2 moves. This guy did not. But it's okay, he's blind. Excellent. God, I wish you could hop up. I wish so badly that you could hop up, hop out of windows in this game. It doesn't, I don't understand why you can't. Also wish I had a little more movement. That would have been nice. If we run past any of these guys, they will automatically shoot us, so that's a bad idea. Could creep up to the top of the tower again. Now if I move here, this'll give me some opportunities next turn. Oh, Jesus, there's so many. Be such a good spaghetti western thing to break more windows. Absolutely. Oh, it's looking bad, fellas. And we've got a healing elixir. Oh, we're back to full. Hallelujah. Dip over here. That's right. I have things to do besides shoot. It's stupid. Don't shoot your gun every turn. What are you doing? Every turn is the gun turn. If you don't use the, if you don't understand that, I don't know what you're playing this game for. Realization, insufficient action points. Over here. I think these are the last 2 guys. We'll see. Where'd the men go? Hello? Bullets in the chamber by gun. Oh god, where am I? 6. That's 1 damage. I don't like that. This is annoying. If this looks annoying to watch, it's annoying to play. Just fucking bear your asses to me so I can shoot them, please. Oh, the game's impatient.
Flash of burning brimstone.
Oh, hang on. You're a little early, buddy.
To sever its connection to this world.
Let me finish your boys off first before we deal with whatever the fuck's going on over there. The music kicked in. Oh god. How do you not see him? I don't understand. The game said it's time for ditch review. You're going to Australia. Oh god. Anything but that. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. It's a demon. God damn it. Why, brother? Ugh. Okay. 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 I can't get out there unless I pass this demon, which will require me getting shot. If I had Ricochet, that'd be so funny. That'd be so cool. If I had Ricochet, could you imagine? No, I've just got this smorgasbord of other abilities that they just sort of handed to me. Wow, he didn't even use an animation. That's nuts. This guy's powerful. There he goes. Ricochet, my beloved. You guys ever see that scene from, I think it was like Naked Gun or something like that? One of those like really old comedy spy movies where like a guy's, it's like a gunfight and a guy's got his pistol out and he's shooting at one guy and the other guy's got a pistol and he's shooting back, and then like, but they're both in their own cuts, so you don't know what their position is, but you see the but like then you get a wide cut that has both of them, and then you find out that they're both taking like the same box thing, like they're both taking like one like thing as cover, and they're both like 10 feet away from each other, and they're just shooting like just past each other because they both suck. That's what I've been thinking. That's what I'm thinking with some of the fights in this game, where you're both just like missing each other and occasionally doing one damage. That will kill me, probably. I'll go all the way over here. This will probably get me shot, but it might not. Wow, he just phased straight through that wall. Incredible. Outstanding. We're golden, boys. Hang on. I'm back. I'm over in your crib, buddy. Fucking up all your blood vials. Bet you feel real stupid now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This guy feels like a moron. That's all I want. A few more blood vials left. You better do something, buddy. The buffoon is flummoxed. Alright. I appreciate that this game has very basic AI. Oh shit, we still need to kill him. Uh-oh. This is a good angle. There we go. Praise? Ooh, it's something. Oh, fuck me. Pray? God fucking damn it. He healed. It's bullshit. He had 5 health left. Alright, sorry everybody. We're gonna have to give that one another shot. God, imagine if I had Ricochet. Wouldn't that have been crazy? Oh well. Oh god, this is lame. It is the last campaign, so it makes sense that it's hard. It's just like, I didn't think it'd be this hard. This game's expectations of me are just too high. You need to use your brain and your knowledge of this game's mechanics in order to get an advantage over these impossible odds. And I'm like, but I don't want impossible odds. Oh well. Jesus fuck, there are too many of you guys. I don't know where any of y'all are. I'm gonna hide in this corner for a turn. I've been playing Roller Drome, and I suddenly realized that I've not played a video game that requires skill in a while. Yeah, that's rough. One thing in a game I've been playing recently, I'm not gonna stream it just cause, or maybe I'm just bad with a controller. Yeah, that happens to me too. I can't play shooters on controller anymore. I used to be able to. I can't. I used to play what was it? When I was younger, I used to play Black Ops 2 a lot. Like it would. That game was good. I remember I would play on controller and I'd use I think it's called like the SW556 or something like that. It was like a 4-shot burst rifle, and I would usually I got pretty decent, I think, with that. But now it's mouse and keyboard or nothing. There are no other options for me anymore. I wasn't always like this, but I'm like this now. Oh, come on. One game I've been playing recently is Final Fantasy 16. And one thing that's interesting about Final Fantasy 16 is that it's a really... I so badly want a good ergonomic mouse, one of those weird sideways ones. Yeah, I don't know how people use those things, but those look cool. But what I was saying is that like the thing with Final Fantasy 16 is that I really like the game, but I can tell that I could be better at it because there's a whole like genre of games out there. I listen to a podcast where people play those kinds of games all the time. Like I think they call them like character action games, but it's also like hack and slash is another term I've heard for it. Where it's like they're like games that it's like Devil May Cry is the big one, and there's a bunch of other games that are in that like style, and Final Fantasy 16 is like that, and so was you remember Evil West when I was playing that? You gotta remember Evil West. That game was fucking good. But Evil West was one of those kind of. It was like that mixed with a shooter, but the way you handled everything was very, very Devil May Cry style. Evil West will live in my brain forever, dude. Me too. That's not a game I have the luxury of forgetting about anymore. Yeah, arena beat 'em ups. That's one way to put it, I guess. But like games with like, there's like a combo system and they give you a lot of tools for dealing with enemies, and there's a high expectation on like dodging and all sorts of other hootenanny. God damn, 2 damage? Does 2 damage from over there? That's awful. That will go by him. Terrible. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16 is one of those games, and I can tell I'm not great at them because I never played Devil May Cry or anything like that. I want to. I hear they're fantastic games, but it's just they never like happened. You know what I mean? Like the heyday for Devil May Cry was before I really got into video games or had a console to play most of the mainstream ones. So what happened is that like you'll hear people talk about like Devil May Cry 3, not 2. They'll talk about Devil May Cry 3, and then like they'll be like, oh yeah, this game's like the like they use terms that I've just never heard of because there's moves in Devil May Cry that have specific functions that you see in other games of that style. And then like I'll just have no idea what they're talking about. It's like, oh yeah, you get Sting right away, and I'm like, what the fuck is Sting? But the thing about that is just that I like Final Fantasy 16. I think expects me to not be good at it because that's just not the main. That's just not the main kind of audience that Final Fantasy typically goes for. But I'm in the main audience for like a handful of Final Fantasy games. They change so often that I don't think anyone's in like the de facto audience for all of them. But most of the Final Fantasy games are like my thing. Like I like turn-based RPGs, even though I'm not the best at them because I don't like to do math. And I like long games with good stories. So oftentimes, I'm attracted to the Final Fantasy series, but like the most recent iteration approached me, and I was like, oh, this is not what I was expecting. I could see it coming, but this isn't what I was expecting, because they were always. Final Fantasy was always like kind of edging towards the idea of being like more of an aggressive like. It was always like trying things out in order to try to make the formula more actiony, and this is just kind of them finally going, fuck it, we'll just make Devil May Cry with magic. Fucking go, do it. And it's been well received, so it was a good idea, clearly. I don't know though. It's like I'm the kind of guy where I don't really mix things up much. I've noticed that the way I play that game is very samey. I'll just like I found out that you could do like melee attack magic, and there's like that's just how I hit everything now. Like I don't have fun. I don't do launchers. I don't do anything goofy. I just melee attack magic, and then when I knock the thing back, I dash into the finisher, and that's it. It's like, it's very vanilla. I don't experiment much. One thing I do dislike about this game is that the computer knows that it has more patience than I do, so it just does shit like this. What do I do? God, I wish I had more movement. That'd make this so much easier. He's just gonna fucking, you're just gonna do it? Ah, oh, fuck me. My revolver doesn't have any bullets. Alright, please miss. Please miss. Oh! Oh! Ah! Come on. Come on. Okay, 55%. It's not 0. Oh, you love to see it. Okay, we actually made it this time.
Out your location. He revealed where you were headed. Your father, the Undertaker, would confront you there.
So the Undertaker has survived. It was time to bring Florence back, which meant you needed a posse hard enough to invade Purgatory. Your girlfriend has been kidnapped by the cycle of death. Are you a bad enough dude to save your girlfriend?
The first member of your posse would be Jefferson Burns. As a decorated war hero and Indian fighter, you would likely find him in the nearby military encampment. Of course, you were still a wanted outlaw from your brush with the Masked Man.
Army camp. Recruit Jefferson Burns. The camp was nearly deserted. Only a couple sentries remained. Burns was nowhere to be seen. As an outlaw, approaching openly would guarantee a hostile response. You could take the men out one by one, but it would likely yield less information about where Burns was. We have to murder everybody. Okay. We'll sneak in, I guess. Sneaking past the guards was simple. You saw a sergeant talking with one of his subordinates and managed to eavesdrop on their conversation. It seemed Burns was leading an attack on a nearby Native American village. Horrific. Steal some provisions and leave, I guess. What are we equipped with right now? Warren, what happened? Where'd all your cool guns go? What did you do with them? Oh my god, he doesn't have any cards either. That's sad. He arrived at a burial place. It was reputed to belong to one of the 4 evangelists, a gang of 4 brothers named Mark, Matt, Luke, and John. A tall, red-clad figure sat on the tomb. He presented himself as Grand Inquisitor Cervantes. I'm amazed that this guy hasn't been clipped yet. He told you that each of the brothers' tombs contained an inscription that told part of their story. If somebody read their story in correct order, it would reveal the location of the gang's stash. Yeah, Cervantes is his business here. Purgatory, they confiscate those at the entrance. Yeah. He said he had been sent by a mutual acquaintance to help with your perilous endeavor. Cervantes claimed to be good with a gun and have a way with words. His services were at your disposal if you wanted them, but you had to make your choice now. Okay, I'm gonna allow Cervantes into my posse for one reason, and I will tell you the reason later. Alright. Cervantes is missing a forefinger because he's a loser. Read the inscription. Mark was the eldest and the others had always followed his orders, but John harbored a secret bitterness. When they finally tracked down the masked doctors responsible for the atrocities, he disobeyed his eldest command to provide cover. Without his brother's protection, Matthew was railed by bullets. They buried him here. Okay. Guess we'll find the rest of those. Oh, are they just like out here? Oh, okay. The brothers fell into disarray. Mark blamed John blamed Mark, and Luke, who had always brokered their peace, was powerless to reconcile them. Tempers escalated until John drew on Mark, and another brother fell, this time by the hand of his own kin. It was the end of the evangelist. Okay, so John died second. John died after Matthew. Okay. The hearse was not carrying the worldly remains of the departed to distant soil. Instead, it contained living human parts kept alive in jars by electricity and eldritch bombs. Holy shit. Mark was resolute. Whoever did this must pay. John and Matt disagreed. For the first time, the brothers were divided. Okay, that's Mark first, I guess. Mark, Matt, John. John drifted alone, rootless and without purpose. Finally, tired of being outgunned and outnumbered, he decided he could not continue. It's Frankenstein, yeah. He was on preparing to take his own miserable life when Luke returned, bent on reconciliation. He found out some leads on the masked doctors, and the time to strike was now. So Mark. I'm thinking Mark, Matthew, John. No. Luke. Was Mark for? Hang on. So this is Mark, John, and Matt. Oh no, wait. This is the okay. So it's Mark. It's Mark, then John. John's last. Matthew, Mark, John. Luke, Mark. Wait, hang on. Luke returned, bent on reconciliation, fight the masked doctors. So it's Luke, and then Matthew, and then Mark, and then John, I think. Mark was the eldest and the youngest had always followed orders, but John had harbored a secret bitterness. When they finally tracked down the masked doctors responsible for the atrocities, he disobeyed his eldest command to private cover. Matthew was riddled by bullets. They buried him here. So what happens if I do this once? It was John, Matt, Mark, Luke, I think. Okay, no. Okay, we get multiple tries. All right. Sorry, everybody. It's a special secret. I gotta do it. Sorry if this is a little boring. Okay, so we've got Luke. It is Luke first. Okay. Sorry. Fucking. This is all scrambled in my head. Luke, Matt, Mark, John. That's what it is. Nope. Luke. Matt. John, Mark. Oh, no. Hang on, let's take a look at Mark and John again. Oh, no, wait, this is... Okay, Mark has to be before Matt, because Matt fucking died. That makes sense. That's how things work. So, what is it? It's Mark, and then... John, and then... Luke, and then Matt? No. What did John's tomb say again? Oh no, I'm stupid. The brothers fell into disarray. Mark blamed John, John blamed Mark, and Luke, who had always brought them peace, was powerless to reconcile them. Tempers escalated until John... Okay, so John definitely happens... John definitely happens after Matthew. What does Luke say? Maybe Mark, Luke, Matt, John? I think it's like... something like this. It's definitely Matt and then John, I think. I don't know. I'm astonished I haven't gotten it yet. It's a little annoying that there isn't a clear start to the story, because it's like, it feels like all of them have a thing that happens first. John's probably last, because it says this is the end of the evangelists. It's probably Matt then John. I think we secured the last two. Matt then John. So like Mark, Luke, Matt, John. Or like maybe Luke, Mark, Matt, John. God damn, what is this? I don't understand. Excuse me. Fuck. I feel like Mark, Luke, Matt, John makes sense, doesn't it? Fuck. It's like, because it's like we need to strike the evangelists, and then they're split up, and then there's like, no, we need to fight the mass doctors, and then they get split up. I don't know. Maybe try it in reverse, who knows? Who knows? So what, that would be like... What if I just click on things? Just fucking, just go. Just fucking... pressing buttons. Too many combinations. This is horrific. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. It's annoying. It's not a whole story, which is why this is difficult. Maybe it's because, like... got John and Luke. So maybe Luke is last, possibly. Okay, so Mark is definitely dead here. So Matthew's tomb. Matthew dies at Matthew's tomb, and Mark dies at John's tomb. So Mark cannot be before John or Matt. Mark was the eldest, and the others had always followed his orders, but John harbored a secret bitterness. When finally tracked down the mass doctors responsible for the atrocities, he disobeyed his eldest command to provide cover. Without his brother's protection, Matthew was riddled with bullets. They buried him here. So... okay. So we've got Luke's first. I guess that would be like Mark is last, maybe. Maybe it's like Matt, John, Mark, Luke. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. It feels like John's last, because it says this was the end of the evangelists at the end, you know? And it says another brother fell. So, like, I feel like John's is after Matthew's. So I feel like John's has to be last. I just feel like it's Matthew John. I don't know. Maybe it's like Matthew John. Maybe it's like Mark, Matthew, John, Luke. Oh. Okay, so okay. Whatever. We figured it out. And the letters formed words, and the words formed sentences. They spelled out the location of the 4 evangelist secret staffs. Okay, whatever. We figured it out. I got 4 cards out of that. Okay, that was worth it. That's the real tread. Oh my god. Is that hell? Is it just right there? Just across the river from Mexico? What is this? A bland, unmarked grave matched the directions decrypted from the evangelist tomb's inscriptions. Your long digging effort was rewarded with findings of substantial material value. We got the one-armed bandit. Ooh, who needs accuracy with a round this big? The ultimate last-ditch option. It does. Hell is real and it's fordable by horse, yeah. Hell is real, you could take a wagon there today. This thing does 8 damage. Holy shit. Big. We'll give Cervantes unholy power and cannibal because that's just kind of his vibe, you know? That's just how it be. Alright, stun bomb. Give a bulletproof vest to Cervantes because he's a spicy boy. He's got a missing fucking finger. Plus 10 aim, plus 1 max HP, minus 10 max luck. Oh. Big damage. A plume of smoke visible from miles away guided you to the site of the pacification. The village was in ruins, littered with body parts. The army had not even spared the women and children. Jesus fuck. You noticed a lone, limp figure lying on a rock. You approached it. It was Jefferson Burns. Cervantes spat on the remains, saying the coward must have taken his own life out of grief over the massacre. You picked up the gun lying by the body and motioned for the Inquisitor to leave. We already had our first companion anyway. Sometimes the trash takes itself out, you know what I mean?
Former Pinkerton agent. The local crime lord would know where to find them.
You guys see what are you guys looking at what I'm looking at here? It says the wizard. Hello? Your party came upon a circus tent set up incongruously in the middle of the Badlands. As you neared, you saw it was surrounded by armed men wearing clown makeup. It's some kind of insane clown posse. That's crazy. A sign read "The Dazzling House of Peculiar and Strange." Your previous travels told you this was the Algreto Mystics gang. Their leader, Wizard Algreto, had a reputation for making things and people disappear without a trace. The house offered all sorts of cheap entertainment. Sure, let's watch a show. A gypsy fortune teller was reading palms for the patrons. According to her sign, she was Daciana Vaduva, Mystic Seer. As you approached, she became fixated on you, her horrified mouth agape. Finally, she screamed, "Foul hellion! I never laid a hand on those puppies!" Then slammed her kiosk shut and ran away. Okay, let's go see the wizard. A tall, gaunt man introduced himself as Sean Vermillion. Wow! He said the wizard was waiting for you and offered you a complimentary drink. A single shot glass filled with a cold, yellowish liquid sat on a tray. Vermillion looked at you expectantly. Oh, it's probably, I don't know, it's probably lemonade. After a moment's hesitation, you downed the glass. Vermillion led you through dark corridors lined with colorful circus posters. Finally, you passed through a flap door and into complete darkness. Vermillion was nowhere to be seen. You're trying to make out what might be in the dark room when, with a heavy thunk of machinery, a single spotlight appeared. A tall figure stood in it, wearing some sort of cloak. You wanted to walk toward the figure, but your legs didn't react. You just stood there, watching. A sudden flash of light blinded you, the shock making you fall. I mean, what else could it be? There's only one thing that's cold and yellow and liquid at the same time. Come on. It's gotta be lemonade. You wouldn't think he'd serve something unsanitary in a circus, would he? No. The shock making you fall to the ground. When you opened your eyes, the room was brightly lit by floating orbs of cold blue light. A short, bald man wearing a long robe and a strange eyeglasses stood above you. Sean Vermillion stood behind him. The small man presented himself as Wizard Algreto and has claimed he had a business with you. He told you to nod your head if you wanted a lengthy explanation or shake it if you wanted him to cut to the chase. You nodded, doing your damnedest to stare him to death. The wizard smiled and commended you on your choice to accept the drink. It meant he didn't have to resort to violence to make you listen to him. He said he knew who you were and who you were looking for, and that you should give up now. The wizard considered Hardin his property and said the man was currently detained where he belonged. Persons, though, was a different matter. Henry Howard Persons used to work in the Pinkerton Special Division but several years of his service were blank. The wizard assured you Persons was quite insane, but that he found the man fascinating, especially his obsessive search for pieces of a specific meteorite. Oh no. Apparently, no law of property or human decency could stop him in his quest to acquire these pieces. He was the ultimate collector. Therefore, the wizard continued, if you wanted to make contact with Persons, you needed to find pieces of the meteorite, and you were in luck. When the meteor traveled through the Earth's skies, it left a trail of debris in this very area. Oh, we're back with the meteors. All you had to do was to obtain some of these pieces in whatever way you deemed acceptable. 4 pieces would be enough to attract the strange man's attention and make him emerge from hiding, the wizard said. With these words, the wizard nodded to his men to take you away. I kind of wanted to grab Hardin. Oh well. Oh god, that is a lot of locations. The fucking tooltip here, you can't even, like, render all of them. Quack wagon? Ducks? Duck doctors? A lonely, dilapidated wagon was parked beside a popular resting ground. Dr. Mason Von Warner's wagon smelled very strongly of liquor? No, it must have been antiseptic. The doctor looked at you absent-mindedly through his greasy glasses. He may have been drunk and high on opium, but he was the only medic in the area. Alright, we got somewhere to go if we get wounded. Rojas Tannery. The stench of tanning liquids was smothering, but the tanner was rumored to possess a piece of the meteor, so he pressed on. When you told him what you were looking for, he shrugged. He had once used the piece in a tanning vat to speed up the reaction. Now, though, he'd found a reliable source of the tanning catalyst and didn't need the meteor anymore. Unfortunately for you, however, it lay at the bottom of a vat full of toxic material. If you were desperate enough, you could simply reach for it. Poison? Sure, I'm half dead anyway. You put your hand in the vat, feeling the bottom for the stone. Your hand only felt a little warm, but when you finally found the meteor shard and withdrew it, you were severely burned. The piece of the meteor in your hand heated up, melted, and sank into your skin. You felt empowered, but if you wanted to collect these pieces to drive Persons out of hiding, you had to avoid burning them up. Okay. Can you fix my hand, please, sir? Alright. How are we looking? Nothing escapes your gaze. Alright. The Gurch. A local chapel used a piece of the meteor as the main jewel adorning its communion chalice. Vicar Simmons Sams, who the locals respectfully called Bishop, refused to surrender the stone. Cervantes took Sams aside and explained that he needed to commandeer the chalice for a greater cause. The vicar squirmed, but gave up the chalice without further objection. Yeah, Cervantes outranks you, haha. You collected another piece of the meteor. Burning it up would give you extra power, but keeping them would help you recruit another companion. Let's keep it. Got one. What's going on at the brothel? You arrived at a well-maintained farm composed of several large bungalows, all with extensive red lighting. Emma Bye-Bye's debaucherous establishment was known for its security. The place was guarded by the same women who worked the clients. Only a fool would cross them. Went to the main lobby, you went to the bar. What's in the lobby? The brothel was a large complex. A gaggle of gunslingers hung around in its bar. The kitchen behind the counter led to an open courtyard, but you were forbidden from going there. You were allowed in the lobby, where the women watched you with distrust while doing their best to look seductive. Emma Bye-Bye, the establishment's madam, remained in her office. Let's go to the bar. The bar was about as busy as the private rooms, with the women working both as bouncers and waitresses. They just do everything. Wow. Hope they get paid well. You notice some vaqueros sitting around a table. If you were picking fights, them fellas could be a heap of trouble. Apart from them, though, it was mainly old ranchers gambling and sipping their booze. Let's buy drinks for everybody. And then ask about Hardin. When the girl made a face, you knew you'd hit the jackpot. She pointed to a building across the farm. Hardin was there, she said, detained on orders from the wizard himself, which no one could figure, since Hardin had been the wizard's lieutenant for years. She pulled you in close and said she thought it was because Hardin was a diseased husk of a man, no longer fit for any real job. She said if you wanted to see him, you should talk to Madame Bye-Bye. Her breath hot on your neck, she asked whether you wanted anything else. Alright. What's the Vaquero got going on? This had once been a thriving town, now is reduced to a single bar. The Vaquero, run by the former mayor, Marshall Todd Maybe. It seemed liquor and tobacco were the only things that sold on this forsaken road. You entered the bar's large courtyard. The bar was populated by a seedy mix of cowboys and lowlives. In addition to the drinks, Vaquero also offered trade. What's on tap? The following barflies owed money to the bar. These couldn't be real names, could they? You So Amazing, Zim Jack James, Spin Dr. Mario, Supperticop, I have no idea what that is. Richie Koynowski. Koznowski? Adam Viper Pliskin. Cthulhuhedron. Eric Doidel. Satish Sharma. This game was kickstarted, which is probably why that's there. Oh, we got the Defender, but we're also poor. Oh no, wait, we can sell guns. No longer. Through the magic of arms trading, I am no longer poor. Excellent. There we go. Now he's armed. More barrels, the better. Okay. What next? We could get Hardin, who I believe is ravaged with syphilis. We can also check out the cougar trails. This wild land was Indian property. If the rumors were true, a powerful native mystic lived here who could take the form of a cougar. It was said he possessed another piece of the meteor. You look for tracks. Many hours later, as you were about to give up, you spotted the cougar. It looked ordinary, except for an unusual pattern on its face and a necklace with a piece of rock tied to it. That's a really big cougar. They don't usually look like that. That's kind of crazy. You shot it between the eyes. The cougar dodged the bullet, holy shit, and leapt at you, knocking you to the ground. The two of you rolled around the hillside as you desperately reached for your boot knife. And finally, you got it loose and slid it between two of the beast's ribs. You sustained grave wounds in the struggle, but the meteor piece was yours. Cracked skull. Let's keep it. Where is the man? Where's Persons? Is he showing up? Necropolis? Necropolis. Sounds evil. You arrived in an area dominated by sinkholes and mud pits. It served as a graveyard of sorts. Allowing coffins to simply sink into the bog was highly economical. Your reflections were interrupted by the sight of a tall figure. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself, pacing back and forth across the necropolis. In the morning mist of the surreal landscape, he looked like an apparition. Dressed all in black and carrying a shovel, he looked as though he must be an undertaker. If the rumors about that hunt... If rumor... What the fuck is this sentence? If rumors... Whatever, this man could be dangerous. If the rumors about that hunting for you were true... This man could be dangerous. Does that make sense to any of you? Whatever, what's his identity? The man's polite greeting turned to excitement as he realized who you were. His name was Shane Carter Holmes, and he recognized you from your hunt for the masked man. Between coffins and funeral services, your one-man slaughterhouse routine, as he called it, had made him a pretty penny. He'd been looking for you for weeks to express his thanks. He handed you a stack of useful items, including some cash and a piece of the meteor. We've got 3 pieces of the meteor. The man has to come. He has to arrive soon, doesn't... Oh, there's one left. The brothel? Got to the madam? James Rusk, Emma Bye-Bye's assistant, let you through the door and followed close behind you. The room was adorned with papier-mâché decorations and china. In the center of the room, like a dais, stood a massive safe cabinet. You heard someone clear her throat and turned to see Emma Bye-Bye looking at you disapprovingly. You asked the price of Hardin's freedom. Emma Bye-Bye looked at her assistant, and the two started giggling, then burst out into laughter. You were tempted to shut their mouths with a gun. Seeing your consternation, Bye-Bye explained. She only did business with important people. You mentioned your role in the masked man's untimely death. The madam said that hardly compared to being a trusted ally of the wizard and the leader of a feared and respected organization. You wondered aloud whether she was confusing the word ally with henchman. She looked at you dispassionately as she lit a cigarette on a long, slender filter. She asked why you were interested in a worthless son of a motherless goat like Hardin. She inquired as to whether you ran a charity for cripples and hobos. I kinda do. With lightning swiftness, you pulled the assistant's gun from his holster and shot him in the stomach. Do we want Hardin? Fuck it, why not? Healing elixir and petrification bolt, sure. Let's go.
Things didn't go exactly as planned. Despite Despite the odds, you still needed to get Hardin out of there.
Well, there goes the madam. Oopsie daisy. Alright, that is too close. Working girl. Not no more. You know, it's just like my time playing Hunt Showdown. I spend a disproportionately large amount of time killing prostitutes. Because in Hunt Showdown, there is a character skin that is a prostitute. Sorry, working girl. Free from work. It's only the friendly thing. This guy is behind cover, and I can blast him straight through it with the one-armed bandit, and it's going to kill him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's a girl named Lulu in Hunt Showdown, and she is a working girl who decided to start killing monsters in a swamp, and I think that's pretty cool. Dear God. You can't hit him that easy. Cervantes is a man of quote-unquote God. He can't be stopped. Seems to be at least, if not more, lucrative. Oh, fuck. If I go here, I get a shot on this man. I don't know if Cervantes is going to be able to get him. Horrific. Oh well. Looks like Warren's taking a shot. Uh-oh. Oh no. God, there's a lot more people here than I expected. It's not this brothel's like popular or something. Oh god. A place full of women for hire and booze? Popular? In the Wild West? That's crazy. Who would have thought? What was that guy's name? Oh, Christ, Cervantes. Got a medical bag. It's 3 health. Luciano Frias Andrade. Wow, he's got a name. Not anymore, I guess. Guy was David Vega. They all have names, that's crazy. A lot of them do. Only the men do, apparently. It's a little weird. A little sexist, if you ask me. Both genders should have opportunities to be nameless goons. Come on. Equal opportunity. Swanky K? Fucking this guy. What's he wearing? Does this look swanky to you? He's in fucking flannel. You sure? Not anymore. Swanky K, more like Swanky Corpse. Get him out of here. The boots, perhaps? Maybe. No, shoes are ruined, so not swanky anymore. I've de-swanked that man. Where are you? Where are you going? Oh, okay. The one-armed bandit will take another. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're gonna have Cervantes stay back here because he has been shot 3 times, which is way beyond the quota, so we'll have Warren peek his head out and see what's about, see if he can rescue Hardin into a fine mist. The shreds, you say? I said something. I started saying something earlier. I should have finished the thought. One sec. What did I say? I said there was there's a thing I said which was you want to be really cool. You know, it'd be really cool if we got like an XCOM game that took place in like Victorian London or something like, not Victorian London, but like somewhere like that. Because it'd be cool if there was it'd be cool if you had like a secret agency that was like the Victorian era and had a bunch of wacky like that era like technology and weaponry, and they were fighting like eldritch stuff. You know what I mean? Like it'd be cool if you had them fighting like Cthulhu instead of aliens. Untapped potential. I think that's a valuable concept. Feel free to pay me royalties if you end up making it. I just really like this. I just really like this like sort of era, like the late
was strong and imposing.
Late 1800s and all, like late 1800s, early 1900s. The Lulu, holy shit. Hang on, that's a scary woman. Let's go back down here. Guys, I have an idea. Hardin's guard is strong and imposing, but is she stronger than the bandit? I don't think so.
Thanked you and cursed those who betrayed him. Of course, he had no idea why you freed him in the first place. But it was time to leave.
Alright, so Hardin's kind of... Okay, so we didn't read bios last time. We probably should have. Nobody beats the bandit. So Warren, after exacting your revenge on the masked man, you learned that Florence was trapped in Purgatory. You set out to bring her back, no matter the consequences. Gabriel de Cervantes. The Inquisitor had served his master well. Your posse only rode with the best, and he joined to help take Purgatory. Randy Hardin. You guys might remember Hardin as the guy who worked for the Protector. Back when I think he was the guy that worked with the Protector. He had a weakness for women, and it had negative effects. Hardin's lifelong addiction to the pleasures of the flesh cost him a fortune and left him riddled with disease. In his later years, he worked as Wizard Algreto's head of security until the wizard turned on him, detaining him without explanation. Yeah, Hardin's syphilitic and crippled, which is unfortunate. Beast hearing. Yeah, that's a good mix. I think that's a good setup. Put Jinx on, I guess Hardin. As long as he can hold a gun, he can help. Yep. Stimulants. We got pills. Pills here. Oh, shit. Syphilis. 1 kinky adventure, too many. -3 movement, -1 max HP. Alright, there's an area we haven't gone to. Orchid House. Bill's here. This inconspicuous ranch away from the main road housed a black market which dealt in contraband of all kinds. What do they have? Why not? They've got... Oh, did you guys ever see this? Did I ever show this to you? It's 2 guns. Two guns with one handle. Two 6-shooters engineered into one. Twice the equality in a single hand. And the Douglas Duster. Oh my god, they've got drugs. Incredible. He asked if they knew anything about a meteor piece. When you made your unusual demand... I'm gonna butcher this. Juha Ackerman? If I pronounce that wrong, please let me know. Gun 2. The merchant looked agitated. He considered the rock a lucky charm and was unwilling to give it up. If he did, he would charge you more for the rest of his goods to make up for his loss. Hardin offered to share his business contacts with the merchant to keep prices low. The merchant agreed, handing you the meteor and wishing you luck. Let's keep it. You had all the meteor pieces you wanted. When you returned to the main road, a messenger handed you a letter from the wizard. The man wasn't happy with your stunt at the brothel, but he provided the locations of persons as per your agreement. It was a trap, but it wasn't the first you were willingly walking into. Persons is probably going to be dead when we get over there, because we already grabbed our second guy. The old fort offered strong defensive positions to whoever managed to get there first. Knowing you'd come for Persons, the wizard had set up an ambush with his best men. You had deduced his scheme, however. Now you just had to decide if you wanted to attack now or let them stew a while. Let's go to the Fate Trader and get Hardin a better... Please, I'm begging of you. I know he has a lot of stuff. Please, video game. Please, video game. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh. We made it. Alright. Let's get him Adjudicator. I guess is what we can do. Save up a bit on cash. There we go. Pardon, we can give him that. Close, 6 damage, -5, yeah. Praise be. This game scares me, I swear. Because it gets all the way to the point where the computer, like, because I'm playing this game in a window, which is not how I prefer things, but it's the one that works best for me. And it gets to the point where it says not responding in parentheses next to the Hard West name, and I'm like, no, no, keep the dream alive. The old fort offered strong defense. Yeah, we already read this. Let's attack. Go for it. Why not? Thinking, no longer necessary. Goggle Translate says that you almost got it right with the name. Juha is Juha, but Ackerman was right. Okay.
Even the wizard's best men.
I don't remember which languages have like the J as Y and which don't. I know Spanish has the J as Y. I know French definitely does not, but I don't know about the rest. I love how nearly every combat we run into is just a real mix of dudes, just fabulously dressed like vaqueros, random like ranch hands, women in dresses, like just everybody. The warriors are all here. Warren's probably gonna get shot. Killed one guy. It took 3 shots, but we killed one guy. Totally worth it, I'm sure. Ugh. One thing about this game, if a shot misses someone, and the amount of luck you lose was the percentage that shot had to hit. So, like... yeah, so that I got 70 luck there because that had like a... It's like the inverse when you do get hit. So you get luck based off of the likelihood that they had to hit you. So that was a 30% chance to hit that guy had. So I got 70 luck by getting hit. I'd rather have the health, but you know. Does that say gun-toting bozo? What a description. Blessed barrels. Let's This man has 6 health. He is nothing before the bandit. Oh. Right, praise barrel. It is here to protect me. I can attempt to shoot this person from here. Neat. The bandit can't fail. A 1-barrel gun with 7 kills. He only has 1 arm left, but it's the best one. Warren, please. Good sir. You're trying to kill Purgatory. You gotta be better than this, man. I think we might lose Harden. I don't know if we're gonna lose Harden to syphilis or a bullet first, but the bullets are definitely making a good making a good effort. Oh shit, Harden has shadow healing. That's so much better. Just park him in there for a little bit then. God, it'd be so funny if I killed her with a Colt Defender while she's using a sniper rifle. It'd be so fucking funny. Okay. Harden, I need you to acquire the drugs. Excellent.
Another crate recovered. That would fetch a pretty penny.
Yeah, Persons, I know you're, like, in trouble right now, but the opium's worth a lot of money. Come on. We gotta be practical here if we're gonna attack Purgatory. How does the Defender even work? I have no idea. I'm not sure how you can have a, because the way the double barrel shot, I don't know if you guys know anything about double barrel shotguns, but they are like the simplest form of multi-shot gun ever invented, I'm pretty sure. You wanna know how they work? It's got 2 barrels. But the trigger isn't sequential, because they didn't have those yet. They just gave the thing 2 triggers. You've got 1 trigger for each barrel. So you can pick which barrel you shoot out of and all that. Or you could shoot both at the same time, but that means pulling 2 triggers at the same time, which is like a lot. But like a double barrel shotgun and a double rifle is essentially like 2 guns just next to each other with one grip, with 1 stock. That's it. Ouch. Have a shot? I do. You get Warren some like aim boosters or something. The epitome of using a bigger rock. Why does this man have 12 health? Holy shit. He's too powerful. Juiced. Immense. His muscles can deflect shotgun shell pellets. But is he too juiced for the Defender? I guess so. My gun is scared to hit him. What's this guy's fucking name? Miguel El Hermoso Ochoa. Wow. The bandit does not have a bullet in it. No kill for today. We'll have hard to climb up here. Let's get persons real quick. Could use another man.
Persons thanked you politely for the rescue. He was eager to fight back against his oppressors. In fact, he refused to leave until they were all dead.
Oh, persons like crazy. Got it. I appreciate you releasing me from bondage. We now have to murder everyone. It's the only way. Not a very clean way to get up at this man. Oh yeah, looking good so far. Maybe we can nudge him towards death turn by turn. Ouch. What is person's equipment? He's got a chain revolver and an 18 shooter. This guy's a maniac. He's like, I want 2 pistols that hold a total of 38 bullets. Jesus fucking Christ. How's he not see the guy yet? Oop, we might get this guy yet. If he gets unlucky again. He would have loved a Tommy gun. He's trying his best. Technology hasn't gotten to where he wants it to be yet. Well, buddy, unfortunate news.
Only persons inhaled deeply, enjoying the smell of fresh blood and spent gunpowder.
We got a rock freak, everybody.
It was a clear indication of how truly insane he was.
When the dust settled after the battle, he was there. The stranger who had halted your death, the man who told you to kill and burn. You knew now, from the cold feeling in your bones, who he must be. He applauded your efforts in bringing together this posse and said you had only one more task ahead of you before you could invade Purgatory, confront the wizard, and force him to reveal how to get there. You said that first you had your question for him. With a wry grin, he replied, shoot. You said you had good reason to invade Purgatory, true love. He snorted at this. But you continued, you couldn't figure his angle for the life of you, and you knew he always had an angle. It was simple, he replied. He said the natural order of things was the most vicious crime ever perpetrated on mankind. It turned men into slaves who crawled from cradle to grave in servitude, their pathetic existences hardly qualifying as life at all. Chaos, on the other hand, revealed mankind's full potential. Where there were madmen, there were geniuses. Where there were the most depraved villains, the greatest heroes rose. To upset the status quo was mankind's highest calling, and there was no greater bastion of the status quo than Purgatory. He had been grooming you as his champion all this time, he said, and now the end was in sight. Once you forced the wizard to show you the way to Purgatory, you could end mankind's servitude forever. It was your final test. You left. That's my favorite part of the game. What a fucking line, you know? What a fucking paragraph, yeah. Cervantes. Full house? Full house. Alright. Oh. 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 Sorry, that's my dog. Well, my family's dog. Do you see this fucking gun? Aim plus 15, damage 12. Dear God. Who are we putting this on? We can put this on Persons, because he has no other useful gun. Henry Persons, tactical ability, support, world map, weirdness. Uh-oh. Henry H. Persons, rumored to have served under Solomon DeLear, Henry Howard Persons may not have been entirely stable, but he was an accomplished gunfighter with an iron will. The dog knows the judge is here. Just an intense fear. You return to the circus tent to find it deserted. With the crowd missing, the dark rooms look completely unfamiliar. You could start searching for the wizard in the performance tent or backstage. Let's go backstage. For a traveling circus, the backstage was strangely luxurious, furnished with mirrors, lavish rugs, and china. In an instant, the china exploded in a flash of blinding light, spraying you with fine dust. You managed to rub the irritants from your eyes just in time to see a roof beam plunging towards you. The beam hit you forcefully, inflicting serious injury. Let's continue our pursuit. Red and blue lights illuminated the host of wax figures. Some of them looked oddly similar to you. Oh god. The rest of the automatons were representations of the wizard. All of them repeated the same movement again and again. You sensed a foul presence, though. Your gut told you the wizard was here, too. Persons shouted, pointing at the automaton holding a Gatling gun. It had broken from the movement of the others and was turning towards you. As you ducked, the wizard unleashed a hail of bullets that ripped the place apart. You crawled into a stable shooting position and managed to incapacitate him with a shot in the arm. You demanded to know where the grim boatman was. The wizard smiled. He had no quarrel with you until he was told to. He was like you, he said, a puppet to a greater mastermind. He had traded his soul for his magical abilities. You wanted to know what he meant by he was told to. Weeks ago, the stranger who had given him his talents had returned to tell the wizard you were coming. The stranger had offered new promises. He would bring the wizard international renown if he tested your mettle. The wizard was to devise a series of challenges and obstacles for you to surmount. He didn't realize he was never supposed to succeed. This brought him to his final words. He was now straining to speak. It was all very simple, he said, with a grim chuckle. You would find the grim boatman down the road, by the riverbank. Then, having spilled his final secret, the grand wizard Algretto died. Out of the corner of your eye, you could see your shootout had caused a fire, which was now spreading across the compound. Let's go explore that last place. Falling debris and intense heat caused several of your companions injuries, but you made your way to the wizard's trophy room. As your companions collected the wealth, you picked up an inconspicuous trinket lying in a glass cabinet. That is an oxen skull. What does it do again? Plus 4 max HP, minus 15 luck. A location has become available. Purgatory, Grim Boatman. Let's sell all of our stuff. We got 10 doses of opium, baby. Fix everybody real quick. He asked whether the quack could help with Hardin's embarrassing problem. The quack admitted that he had a single dose of mercury stashed for emergencies. It would temporarily relieve Hardin's ailment, but the effect would vanish after a while. He named his price and asked whether he wanted him to administer it now. Yeah. Alright. As it turned out, the Grim Boatman wasn't a person after all. It was a disused marina named after a fire that took the lives of almost 100 people, including Governor Sean Milton Greenhalgh and David Gies, the railroad builder. A lone boat sat waiting. You took the boat across the river. As you rowed across the river, the landscape started to change. What had at first been a grassy shoreline had turned into a nightmarish wasteland. Gradually, the current got stronger, and, to your horror, a massive waterfall appeared in front of you. You tried to resist, but the rushing water was too strong. You plunged over the waterfall into the unknown. You woke up in a strange place that you found oddly familiar. It looked as though it had been built by humans. You had arrived at Purgatory. Finally, you were moments away from saving Florence. Do you wish to play the rest of the story from Warren's perspective or the Undertaker's? If you choose Warren, you will play with your current posse. If you choose the Undertaker, you will play a posse made up of him and various surviving characters from your previous scenarios. We are going to play as the Undertaker, because I don't like the devil. Although I kind of wish I could equip him. Oh my god, he's got every card. He's got every card. He's... Oh! Okay. What are we going to do? What happens if you equip someone with, what happens if you equip someone with, like a royal flush? What is it? It's like an ace, king, queen, jack, and royal flush is 3 max HP. Ooh. Interesting. What if it's a, okay, so royal flush is 3 max HP. What if it's a straight flush? Like it's, you go like this. Sorry, this is the time to find out. Straight flush is 1 damage and 1 max HP. Ooh. It's kind of good. HP. 5 aim, 2 movement, 4 sight, HP, defense, luck. What about a full house? Full house is 2 movement and the way full house works is that if you have a full house, so 3 of a kind is 30 max luck, and a pair is 4 movement, right? If you give someone a full house, it's both. It's 4 movement and 30 max luck, because it combines both a 3 of a kind and a pair. What should we give the Undertaker? I like the idea of giving him Terror and Jinx. That's like thematic. I'll give a transfusion, equalization, shadow salve. We've got a gunslinger, man, so I kind of want to give him like artery shot. This one, this one for the straight flush. Give like a royal flush to Mr. Pinkerton over here. Got ricochet. And what are we giving to our man here? That's a royal flush as well. Alright. A lot of health on these men, which is good. That's what I need. Man, I wish I could get more stuff. We'll give the Doomsday... Let's see. Remy Borgen. Game's frozen. Panic. Fear. I fear what is happening. Okay. Okay. 12, he's got a triple barrel shotgun, so we'll give him the bombs and this. We'll give a musket to Reverend Ashmore, give the quadruple shotgun to the Undertaker. Give like the heavy pepper box and a Navy gun to Oswald, I guess. And we'll give him the Doomsday Watch so he does extra damage. Who's got the best aim? Undertaker, surprising. Okay, we'll give cursed ammo. Go and give the Doomsday Watch to the Undertaker and the Angelic Sphere. Big shooter to Mr. Pinkerton here. Panic and fear at the stream. Oh god. Fear and loathing in Purgatory. Healing elixir. Who here needs healing the most? Probably... Oh, we've got 3 healing elixirs. We can equip our bros, our homies. All right. I think this is as good as we're gonna get. Let's go. The fate of the world will be resolved here. It was the final trial, the end of the line. Hard West is not responding. Okay, there we go. God, limping to the finish line.
Abused and discarded by the same dark forces that dominate you now. I gave him purpose, a chance at redemption. For if he can stop you, he can set things right.
So I think this is fucking amazing. So the devil is the natural like embodiment of chaos, right? And also wants to upset the balance. Who opposes the devil? Who is the most connected to the system, to the structural, to the structure of the hierarchy of the world? It's death. I think that's so fucking cool. Alright, Warren's posse's over here somewhere. I think we're probably just mainly going to push across the bridge here, because we've got a lot of dudes with shotguns, and then we're going to have... I guess Harrington? No. We'll see. Let's see where the enemy is first. 12! Ooh, this is rough. Okay, good start. The ancient rivalry between manifestation of evil and the absolute of all that lives. Yeah. One thing I really love about this game is that ultimately it's like you've got a bunch of characters that are under the control of just forces they don't understand. Persons, are you about to fucking bite it? Ugh, not today. Possibly soon. What? Why does he have a 65% chance to hit here? Well, there's Warren. Courage. What does courage do? More enemies inside of activation. Right. Prayer, barrage. I guess we can maybe hit persons. Never mind. We can sap his luck. Oh my god, he does 8 damage with the... What does he do with this? No, 9. Whew. Let me golden bullet him. Oh my god. Mr. Persons. Oh, Jesus. There's Warren, big dick, just in the middle of nowhere. He's intimidated. And he whiffs. Always knew my son was useless. Okay, do we have anyone with a bomb? No. Felix Fear, Courage. We might be able to kill persons here. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not killing shit today. Gonna have Papa go down here so that maybe he can get a wicked sick flank off. persons, 1 damage, 1 damage. I guess we could do the same thing with our man here. I do like that we've got a different persons. We got C persons here. Like he's like, okay, we've got a Pinkerton who's gone rogue. We're gonna need to fix that. Take some coca. And push up here for now. Guys are so tough. Their health bars are so big. Ouch. You fool, you've given Harrington more luck. Who has Ricochet? Does anyone have Ricochet? Who did I give Ricochet to? Did I give Ricochet to no one? Am I fucking stupid? I guess I am. There's ancient, like, mason jars here I could bounce bullets off of, and I'm just not taking the opportunities I'm being provided. This is pathetic. Ugh, sad. Shriek. What does Shriek do right now? Deal 3 damage to enemies immediately in your line of sight. Sure. Horrific sound. That's 3 damage to 3 men. That's like 9 damage. That's good. Good number. And we'll just pray. Bless. Bless. God has knit my wounds. He knows I'm sacred. I do have Ricochet. Hang on. What can I hit? Nothing. Alright. We'll dip over here. Oh my god, I can pull off some bullshit. But only just. What I'm doing. Missing. No one likes Harrington. What the hell? I think it's really bullshit in this game how enemies have like the immediate reaction shot if they get close to you, but they don't, but you don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. By the way, I think I mentioned to you guys I think I mentioned to you guys that I would, I wanted to get Cervantes for a specific reason. I wanted Cervantes because I wanted to kill him. I wanted Cervantes to work with Warren so that I could kill him alongside Warren. Oh my god! No! Did I just like press up to this guy and just execute him? Alright, how much damage does that do? 3? Eh. Okay. 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 Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're cool, we're good, we're chilling. Why did these guys heal? That's so rude. That's so upsetting.
Because of evil, those in Purgatory cannot move on. You exist between life and death, and that has disrupted the natural order.
Why doesn't this count as cover? That doesn't make sense. This will kill this man. I'm not probably shouldn't do that. Ricochet. You gotta stay there, Harden? It's a bad idea. Schmill. Shadow kill requires 60 luck. Harden just doesn't have a lot going for him right now. I don't know. Whatever. Reload. We'll push up a bit. Give our musketeer a little bit of a better line of sight. I should have given our rifleman Ricochet. That just makes more sense. Appreciate you guys doing 1 damage to Mr. Person so that he can use Ricochet. Maybe not. Maybe he won't get to use Ricochet again. Oh no, wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. He shot twice. Greedy. We're gonna be here for a while. This is the only way to do damage to this guy. Does it happen? Ah! I fucking love that we've got a priest on our side. It makes too much sense. I hate that these guys have better cover than me. It's frustrating. And they're just staying there too. Ugh. Oh, god damn it. Ooh, that's bad. Come on, please. God damn it! Wait, what is this? Excuse me? This is a thing? I didn't know that. I'm out of shit for Ricochet. Just fucking yoink something straight out of the ground. That's kind of funny. Angelic Sphere. We will heal our friend, please, God. Oh my god. Instant full health? I didn't know that. Okay, we might be able to tickle him to death. Harden must die. He's fucking syphilitic. Come on. God damn it! What? Ah, shit, I should have brought a bomb. We're so back. It's so over. We're so back. We're so back. Oh, this is barely gonna do anything. Yo, 2 damage. I'll take it. Hang on. Dip over here, fucking hit him with barrage, I guess. No, never mind. We don't have any luck. Sounds about right for this game. There we go. Fuck.
Suffering has been orchestrated. From that fateful night on the Oregon Trail when your mother was murdered. To the curse that befell your father, to your death at the hands of the masked man, to your undead existence and all the misery and bloodshed that came with it. You have been a puppet all along. If you destroy Purgatory, you will not bring Florence back. She and every other soul you release will wander lost, untethered from the world of the living, restlessly roaming and never finding peace. Unless you let her go, all you will create.
This is really poetic. The last man left is Warren. It's just you and me, son. How's the cowboy going? It's going well. I nearly died, but we pulled it back from the abyss. We're okay. It was looking a little rough for a second there. We're you kind of came in at an interesting time. We're finishing the game. Currently, we are trying to kill our son before he completely dismantles Purgatory and then frees all of the dead souls that are supposed to be on their way to heaven or hell. It's like rain. I'll take your word for it. I am getting fucked. That is true. Bold moves from Warren here. Holy shit. There were about 17 men here. Yeah, totally. 80% chance to hit and misses. Fuck. What was the clothing situation like? We're still in our Wranglers, so about what you'd expect. Warren, however, has made a brutal error. He has walked himself straight like an utter buffoon. He has escaped the land of full cover and just wandered into open space. So now I will punish him for his crimes. Never mind. I'm talking big shit. The game knows and is insulting me. Is there a ricochet thing? Nope. Alright, whatever. Dude, this would be so funny if he just manages to kill. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. We're fine, we're fine. Destiny fulfilled. If he killed Undertaker with that last turn, he probably could have, because he did a shit ton of damage, but whatever.
Puppet dead. Purgatory is back in business.
Oh, he's a little upset.
The cycle of life will begin again. Florence is free, purged by fire, and like the other lost souls, will now ascend to heaven. Life seeps from you as your soul leaves your body. You are judged. There can be but one verdict. You are going to hell.
Yeah, deserved. The end. Then. So we have successfully sent ourselves to hell. That was the main goal of the game. What a cheerful end. We're doing great. I'm going to where I belong, everybody. But yeah, that was Hard West. It's a special little game. And I feel like not a whole lot of other people play it, but I played it. So I'm glad to have it done. As you can see from the names here, this has emerged from Northern Europe, land of weird westerns apparently, between the Polish and the Germans. And if I home on the range. But yeah, no, that was fun. I kept, whenever I look back at this game, I always think of it as like maybe a little boring, but I actually had a lot of fun this time around. So I'm glad we did it, and I'm glad we finished it. But yeah, it's kind of funny because it's the game. the game is pretty normal for the most part, and then spontaneously becomes it just goes hard as fuck on the last campaign, I guess is how I describe it. Like, most of it is just like, oh yeah, you're a guy who's on a pretty normal adventure looking for gold, or going for looking for a mine, or just trying to like get revenge or something like that, and then it just gets a little bonkers because you run into some freaky, horrible magic that leaves everyone worse off in the end. And then once you get used to it, the game shows you show up at the end, and the devil's like, the natural order is the greatest crime inflicted upon man. You must go and destroy Purgatory, and then free mankind from eternal servitude from the cradle to the grave. And you're like, oh shit. Just like all the metal hits you at once. Anyway, yeah, I think these are all the patrons. Yeah, this portion of the credits is gonna go on for a while, as you can tell. So I think I'm gonna call the stream here. Hope you guys had fun. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Good stream, thank you. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed. But, yeah, this is going to be it for me today. Next time I pop up is going to be on Saturday. I will be playing... Oh, I'm going to be starting Far Cry 6, which is probably a bad idea, but whatever. I already bought the game. I downloaded all 177 gigabytes, so I'm already most of the way there. I might as well seal the deal. So if you guys want to hear me complain about video games, that's the place to be. Maybe. But anyway, thank you for being here today, at least, and I appreciate your eyeballs. I appreciate that you give them to me. Anyway, this will be it for me. Hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your week. Thank you once again, and goodbye.